Hello everybody, it's Sally. I just wanted to give you guys some information that I'm kind of going on a new journey to answer some health questions that I have, and I'm looking into new and different reasons and ways and things that I can do kind of alternatively to diet and lifestyle things that haven't seemed to be working for me for a long time. So recently my brother started talking to me about EMF, which is electromagnetic fields. In real estate, I'm a realtor. I have sold a house that had a power line grid right in the front yard, and I had heard that apparently if you live near power lines that you can get an electromagnetic field that can cause cancer, confusion, all sorts of other things that the power lines can give you. So this was probably about 15 years ago. It was one of the first deals I did in real estate, and I didn't feel right about selling this house to a young family. So I went out and I bought an EMF detector. And I took that detector and I put it right on the tower that was in the front lawn of this house. And the reading came back at next to nothing, no warning, no nothing. And then I took that same EMF detector and I put it by my cell phone, and it went absolutely crazy. So I kind of pocketed that information, and a couple other times over the years I've had houses that live near power lines, and I've told people to do their research on it. There are people that say power lines are a problem, and there are people that say they aren't a problem. Watch where your information is coming from, I guess, is what it comes down to. So we slide forward to today, and my brother suggested that I get an EMF detector again, because the one I had was 15 years old and I have no idea where it went, and go around the house and start seeing what kind of electromagnetic fields are around my house, in hopes of reducing my exposure to these things. So he kind of said that basically electromagnetic fields are kind of like we're standing in the middle of a microwave, and these waves are going through us and they're making our cells and everything in our body jump around and maybe do what they're not supposed to be doing. And those things, after exposure, can cause damage. They can cause insomnia, hormone disruption, sleep problems, weight gain, brain fog, cancer, Alzheimer's, all sorts of different things from a lot of exposure to these things. So just as a learning experience for myself, I decided that I would get a few of the things that he suggested. So I got myself an EMF detector. I got myself a grounding pillow case, and I got myself a plug protector. So over the next little bit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try not to freak out, but I'm going to be showing you the different things that I've found from these things. So today is day 1, sleeping with my new pillow protector. So the pillow protector has threads of silver that go through it, and it's actually plugged in by wire to the ground in an outlet in my bedroom. And what that does is that helps to disperse and get rid of any electromagnetic energy that has built up in my body all day, and give me a safe place to lay my head for the 8 hours of sleep I get each night, where I don't have the EMF that has been built up all over the whole day. So what this does is this gives your body a chance to heal and relax and do everything that it's supposed to do, and hopefully clear your head and give you more energy and all sorts of things that are really good for your body by doing this. They have sheets, they have pillowcases, they have all sorts of stuff. It's not the old tinfoil hat that people used to say back in the day for this, but last night was my first night with it, and I tell you, I have never in my life been a person to wake up in the morning and jump out of bed and be excited about being awake and starting the day. I would much rather sleep for 24 hours a day, but yeah, I actually got up this morning. I had a couple giant glasses of water. I figured out what I needed to do for the day, and then I decided that I was going to take a me day, and I went for a 5K walk, which was wonderful. I came back, and for some reason, somehow, I had extra energy, and I did the dishes, and I cleaned up my kitchen, and I took the laundry down to the basement, and I got on the computer a little bit, and I did some of my website stuff, and I'm surprised, and I feel in a really good mood. I don't know if it's the pillowcase yet. It's only been day one, but I will keep you guys updated. So I've also found some scary things from checking the EMF around my house. And I do have the detector. Once I can get things down pat and figure out some kind of solution on how I can reduce the total amount of electromagnetic field, at least in my house, and around my personal body, then I'm going to give you guys some tips, and I might even come over, and if anybody else wants a hand, I can bring over my detector and we can go around your house as well, and see how we can make it a safer place to live. Not quite sure. There seems to be a lot of research out there that this is very true, this is very real, this is very known. If you're from the spiritual community, they talk about grounding and nature and grounding. And I think what they really mean by grounding is getting yourself away from the electronics and dispersing that electric energy that you've picked up from being around those things all day. So I've also started, every time I let Teddy out of the house, my puppy dog, I follow him out of the house without shoes on, which I've never done because yuck. And I walk around the backyard barefoot for a couple minutes while he's out doing his thing. And that, a couple times a day, is helping me be grounded as well. That's dispersing the electrical energy that's in my house. That's my feet actually touching the earth and the grass and the dirt and releasing. So if you guys have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them, but I'm gonna do shorter videos than this. This is just the introduction one. Coming up over the next couple weeks, as I learn stuff, because I'm a mega researcher, I will let you guys know. But with the amount of cancers and depression and sickness and weight gain and all those other things that we have in our bodies, sometimes the answer is not always that it's food or exercise. Sometimes, a lot of the time, it can be environment, including autism and other behavioral disorders as well. So yeah, if you guys want to leave me any feedback, that would be great. If you guys know about any of this stuff that I don't know, I'm going to be learning and researching the heck out of it. I'd be happy to have any comments. Please let me know. And everybody have a great day, and put down your electronics, go outside and step in the dirt or the grass for a little while. Okay, take care. I love you guys. Hugs.